Hey everybody, Brandon here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to change the line thickness in AutoCAD. I got asked this a little while ago, and there's a few ways that you can change line weight, line width, or line thickness, whatever you want to call it, and however you want to do it. I'm going to show you 4 different ways you can do it, and let me know in the comments below what your favorite is and what you use. So the first one up here, I'm going to show you just changing it in the properties. You'd probably only want to use this if there's 1 or 2 lines that you want changed. It's not the most effective since you have to select each line and change the property on your own. So you're going to bring up your properties box, which is Control 1, or if it's docked here, just hover over it. We're going to go to the line weight, and we're going to change it up to 0.5. So you can see that the line got considerably thicker. Next, I'm going to show you the probably the easier way for most people, which would be to use a layer. I'm going to change this line here to the line weight example layer, and you can see it got thicker as well. This is because I have a layer called line weight example, and I've got the line weight set to 0.6, and just so you can see it even more, I'm going to jack that up to 1. So you can see it got even thicker. Now the reason this works is because the property of this line for line weight is by layer. So whatever the layer line weight is set to, all of the lines on that layer will have the same thickness that it's set to. This is the easiest way to do a bunch of lines, especially if they're all on the same layer and you want to make them thicker. The third way is to use the pedit command, and this works for polylines. I'm going to use pedit, pedit. It's going to ask you to select your polyline. If you want to select more than one, type M and then select them all. I'm just going to select this one here, and it's going to give me a bunch of options at the bottom. I'm going to type W and hit enter for width, and it's going to ask me for the new width. I'm going to make this big. I'm going to make it give it a 5.0. And you can see it changed the width of my polyline to 5. Now for the fourth example, I'm going to show you a way to draw all of your polylines in a certain thickness. It's going to change the width of what you draw. So I'm going to delete this line. I'm going to change my P-line width, so P-L-I-N-E W-I-D. Hit enter, and that's P-line width. So this means all of the polylines you draw are going to be set to whatever width you choose here. So I'm going to make this even bigger to show you. So I'm going to choose 10. So now if I type in PL for polyline, draw another line down here, you can see that it's huge. The only problem with this is that everything you draw, or all of your polylines, are going to have that width set. You can change that by using the pedit command, each individual one, or you can change the width back to normal by typing in P-line WID and then hitting 0 to set it back to the default. So now when I draw another one, you can see it's the default width. So there you go. That's 4 ways to change the width or thickness of your AutoCAD line work. Another tip here is down along the bottom, you can turn on and off whether or not you want to see the line weight in your model space and in your drawings. If you unselect it, you can see that the 2 that are using line weight go back to default. This is sometimes easier if you have a bunch of line work overlapping and you don't want all the width, but you do want them to have a width assigned. These 2 are using the width option, whereas these 2 are using line weight. There is a difference, and it'll depend on your situation which one you're going to want to use. There is a 5th way to deal with these, and that would be by using plot styles, and I'll do that in an upcoming video showing you how to set up plot styles to coordinate colors to widths of line. And I'll show you that in a video coming up. Cheers, thanks for watching, and don't forget to ask any questions in the comments below, and if you like this video at all, hit the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Cheers. Hey everybody, this is Brandon here, and in today's video I'm going to do another viewer's question. And today's question is, how do you make changes or additions in one viewport that do not show up in another?